Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a first impressions video that I promised I'd do for you guys like 2 weeks ago now. And if you're new to the wonderful world of YouTube, a first impressions video is basically where I take a whole bunch of new makeup I've never tried before, obviously, and put it on my face. And then along the way, I'm also going to tell you guys what I think of everything. So if that's something you guys want to see, let's start putting some makeup on. So first up, I have the Arbornne makeup primer. Just had a bit of like a mind blank there. So I'm just going to take some of this and I'm going to work this into my skin. Ooh, it is very greasy. Hopefully that gets absorbed because I have pretty oily skin. It's been about a minute now and yeah, it's definitely settled into my skin. It's not super greasy anymore. I think this is a silicone-based primer because it's definitely helped minimize my pores, and now my skin feels baby bottom soft. That is such a weird thing to like compare softness to. Soft as a baby's bottom. So now for foundation, I'm going to be using the Covergirl True Blend Liquid Makeup, and this is in the shade M4 Sand Beige. So I'm gonna pin back my hair. Hold on, it's probably annoying me. What are you doing, hair? Stay. That'll have to do. So I'm just going to apply this with my Sigma Flat Kabuki Brush F80. Ooh, it is very yellow. So I'm just going to take some more. It does have like alright coverage. You can still see like some of the redness from my scarring coming through though. Better do the old smell test. It smells alright. It definitely doesn't smell as bad as like MAC foundations. Ugh, those ones smell like paint. So I think this foundation is kind of oxidizing, or when it's drying, it's turning a lot darker than it is wet on my skin, and it's definitely not matching me. I think we're looking a bit Oompa Loompa-y right now, so I'm just gonna try and blend that down my neck a bit, because I actually do have to go out after this. And you know, Oompa Loompa isn't the best look for a date. So overall, I do like this foundation. It's really easy to blend, it's got decent coverage, and I really like the finish of it. It's just the color isn't really for me. Next up is concealer, and I have two of the LA Girl Pro Concealer concealers here. This one is the shade Creamy Beige. This one is the shade Pure Beige. I'm just gonna give them a quick swatch to figure out which color's better suited for me. Okay, Creamy Beige it is. I think this has been leaking inside the lid. Yes, because like all you have to do to get it out is like squeeze it. Oh. Just like squirt it everywhere. Whoops. I have high hopes for this concealer. Everyone used to rave about this, so let's see how it goes. Yeah, this packaging is like a right pain in the butt. Do you not like it? Just a little bit more. I'm just gonna put some of this on my eyelids as well. Actually, no, I'm not, because I have an eyelid primer. What am I doing? I take it back. I take it back. Now I'm going to try and blend that out with the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge. Yep. Can't find where I put my beauty blender. Well, this sponge is really good too. Whoa. What's going on there? So this has never happened to me before, but I think this sponge is making the foundation come off. This is like an old sponge. Maybe it's like gross now. I'll find a new one. Hold on. So this is a brand spanking new beauty blender. I'm a bit sad to get it dirty. So hopefully this fixes the whole foundation situation. Nope. Okay. Why is it doing that? Actually, maybe it's just soaking up the excess foundation, because it still seems to cover everything. Well, that was weird. So that concealer has blended out so nicely. I'd say it's got about a medium to high coverage, and it has blended out so nice. It doesn't look thick or cakey or anything. Then to set my face, I'm just going to use the Makeup Forever HD pressed powder in translucent, just because I don't have any setting powders the right color for me. Like I did order some from e.l.f. but comparing them to my other powders, they are so dark. So I really don't think that they're gonna suit me. I was gonna say fit me. I really don't think that they're gonna suit me. Next up is bronzer, and for bronzer I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Healthy Glow Bronzer in Warm Tan. And we're not contouring today because I opened up all my new contour powders. Whoops. Oh no, it's getting on my white shirt. So I'm just gonna take some of this on the MAC 192 brush, and I'm just gonna bronze up the outsides of my face. So kind of in that 3 shape. Whoa, this is shimmery. Shimmery to the max. Can you guys see how shimmery that is on camera? Holy crap. So honestly, this is not my kind of bronzer. We're looking a bit like Edward Cullen right now. So I'm just gonna take some of my powder and tone it down a little. Okay, that's looking a lot better. So now onto blush. I'm gonna use this one by the Balm, and this one is in the shade Houndstooth. Oh, if I can get it out. This isn't a shade I'd normally wear, but it's like the only one I haven't opened yet, so we're gonna use it today. So I'm just gonna take some on a MAC 168 brush and tap off the excess. I'm just going to put that on my cheeks. Ooh, they're very pigmented. And I think I went a little bit overboard, so I'm just going to blend that out with my powder brush. Next up is highlighter, so I'm going to take the e.l.f. Baked Bronzer in the shade St. Lucia, and I'm just going to take this on my usual Sigma tapered highlighter brush. I'm going to dust this on top of my cheekbones. Ooh. It's definitely more of a subtle highlight compared to like Mary Luminizer, but I really like it. Just put this everywhere. So now moving on to our eyes, I'm going to take the e.l.f. eyelid primer, and I know I said eyeliner primer in my whole video. Whoopsie. So far this is looking really similar to the Urban Decay primer potions. Hopefully it is similar. Whoa. Ooh. Smell test. Not liking that. It's not overpowering though, so that's okay. So that has dried now, and it's definitely more like tacky now, and it's not creasing, so I'm actually really happy with that. That's quite a good eyelid primer. So now I think I'm going to try a cream eyeshadow, and this is the Max Factor Excess Shimmer in Copper. So now I'm going to take this brush here, dip a little bit in there. Ooh, very moussey. And I'm going to put this on my eye. Ooh, this is definitely not what I would call copper, that's for sure. It's kind of like a silvery color. And whoever was in charge of naming this, sorry mate, I think you got the wrong job. So the texture is really nice. These kind of remind me of the, what are they, Maybelline color tattoos, but they're so much creamier. But this color ain't really my thing, so I'm gonna go over the top of it with the, what is this? NYX Roll-On Shimmer in the shade Nude. Ooh, it's got a little rollerball. Ooh, that's pretty. I kind of wish this wasn't in a rollerball though. It's very time consuming to actually pack onto the brush. Maybe I could just roll it straight onto my eye. It kind of worked, but not as well as the brush does. That works better. There we go. Science, cat. Gravity. That's pretty. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to use Cork by MAC, just because I don't have any new like eyeshadows that I could use as a transition shade. And I'm just going to blend this into my crease so that we have a nice transition from the shimmer. Whilst I'm here, I'm also going to take a bit of Cork on a smudge brush, and I'm just going right in the eyeball. And I'm just going to smudge some along my lower lash line. So now for eyeliner, I'm going to use the Mirenesse. I think it's pronounced Mirenesse D.A.D Define Art Duet Liner. Oh! So it's got like a really fine tip on one end and then like a fatter tip on the other. I'm going to use the fine tip end, and I'm just going to line my top eyelashes. I haven't used liquid eyeliner in so long. I can't see this ending well. Concentrate, Kat. You can do this. This stuff is really good. Like, it's really, really black, and you only need to like lightly touch your skin and it comes off. One eye down, one eye to go. Ugh. Damn it, this is the hard eye. If you're confident with your liquid eyeliner abilities, this is a really good liquid eyeliner pen. So now time for mascara, and I'm gonna open up a brand new mascara just for you guys. I already have so many opened and it kind of pains me to open this, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Whoa! That is a fat wand. Not sure if I really want to put this near my eye. What does the other side look like? Yeah, see, that's more my style. Ooh. Okay. Alright, I forgot to tell you guys what mascara this is. If you haven't guessed it already, this is the Covergirl Bombshell Volume by Lash Blast. Trademark. This one is kind of like putting too much mascara on my eyelashes. The spiky things at the end are so tiny, like if you can see that. It's just like putting like massive clumps of mascara on my lashes. No, I am not putting this on my bottom eyelashes. That would have been a terrible mistake. Okay, so now, slide 2. Let's see what you got. I'm so confused. Maybe I should have like looked up online how to use this first. I'm just a rebel. Your instructions can't constrain me. So I like side 2, but I feel like side 1 is just kind of a bit gimmicky and it just makes your eyelashes really clumpy. And now we should move on to more eyeliner. But this is by the brand Mirenesse again, and I'm just going to use this to tightline my eyes. No, waterline my eyes. It's really creamy, like you don't want to apply anything too dry into your waterline, otherwise you're going to have to like really press down hard to get it on there, which obviously you don't want to have to do because your eyes are really sensitive. So now I'm just going to quickly apply some false lashes because I am going out after this. And this is not part of the first impression, so I'll be right back. So I'm back with eyelashes on, but I'm just going to move on to eyebrows. So I'm going to take the Max Factor brow pencil in the shade Hazel, and I'm going to try and fill in my eyebrows with this. I feel like my pencil's like dried out, like even if I do it on my hand, like I have to press really hard for it to even do anything. So I'm gonna switch to a different eyebrow pencil. I'm gonna take this one by Nude of Nature. This looks so warm for my eyebrows. I'm a bit scared to use it, honestly. This is in the shade Brunette, and it says here that it's waterproof as well, so. Oh, it's got a little spoolie on the end. Let's use that first. Brush my brows into place. Now, the moment of truth. See how this goes? Well, something's definitely happening with this one at least. And it's kind of waxy too, like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz pencils is what I was trying to say. Now to set my eyebrows, I'm gonna try this e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara. So I'm just gonna use the eyebrow end. Brush this through. Ooh. Give that a minute to dry. Fan off the eyebrows a bit. So this eyebrow mascara, I really like it. Like, it doesn't make your eyebrows like rock hard like the Anastasia brow gel does, but it still keeps them in place. Yeah. And for only $1, oh my god. I really like this. I think I'm gonna start using this instead of my Anastasia one because I'm nearly out and that one's like over $20 for a new one and this is $1. So thank you, e.l.f. My hair is pretty much fallen out, but that's okay because now we're going on to lips. I'm going to start off lining my lips with the Bourjois. You guys are really testing my language skills today. Lèvres Contour. I actually have no idea what that says. But it's the Bourjois lip liner in Rogue Seduction 14. And I'm just gonna line my lips with this. You're like, barely have to press it and it comes on. I always think that my lips look so weird, just outlined. So for lipstick, I'm gonna try this one by the Balm. This is the, ooh, keep forgetting to exit out of Facebook, whoops. It's gonna, popular. Oh, do you guys like my phone case? You might have seen it in my morning routine video. Anyway, back to lipstick. This is the Balm lipstick in Mirenesse. So I'm going to assume it's kind of like a red lipstick, judging by the packaging. So let's see how this goes. Oh, it's like a perfect match for that lip liner. Good choice, Kent, good choice. These are so pigmented. See that? What? It's amazing. So this might be a bit weird, but it kind of reminds me of Christmas, this lipstick. Like, it tastes like peppermint and I can feel like the cooling effect from the peppermint as well. It feels like I've just eaten a candy cane. So I'm in love with that lipstick. It is so nice, it's so pigmented and buttery, it's not drying and it tastes like candy canes. Wouldn't recommend eating it though. So yeah, that's it for this first impressions video. We did have a few hits and misses. Let me know if there's any new products that you think that I should try. And remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and subscribe to my channel for new videos every week. I love you guys and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys! Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to teach you how I cover my dark circles and stop my under eyes from creasing.